All right. Well, welcome. Great to have you tuning in. And, let's start your settlement. As always, once you get your space set up, you just lie back, close your eyes, and you breathe. And continue to take the time to settle in, to make that shift. Just a few more breaths, a few more moments out of the day. Then your next inhale is a nice deep full inhale. You feel the belly, fill the chest. And as you're ready, you release the breath, drawing your knees and you wrap your arms around your shins, hugging your thighs tight. And you gently rock from side to side. That sense of movement, swaying the body, And back to center, hands behind your knees as you rock from your tailbone to the shoulder blades. Nice long line. Nice smooth breath back and forth. And the next inhale draws you up to sitting. You sit tall. Back of the neck is long, the eyes remain closed. You take a moment, slowing it all down once again. And on inhale, you rise up to Tadasana. You find your balance. The feet are firm, shoulders back. The eyes are closed. And palms together at your heart. And on inhale, you take the arms up, lengthening. And exhale, you fold forward over your legs. You get the hands to the floor, bending the knees if you need to. And inhale, right foot steps back, low lunge. Left foot back, plank pose. And exhale as you lower towards the floor. Inhale, forward, broadening the collarbone. And exhale, you press back down dog. And you settle. You can pedal the feet, roll the shoulders, sway from side to side where it feels good. Just see how you feel today. Starting to wake things up. Starting to draw out those lines. Inhale, right foot forward, low lunge. Left foot forward, forward fold. And inhale all the way back, full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale together. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg reaches back. Right leg back. And exhale, over. Inhale, nice full breath. And exhale, pressing back. Your eyes are closed. You're continuing to draw the mind, draw your attention in. Inhale, left foot. Exhale, right foot. Inhale, full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale together. Exhale. Inhale, right, left, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, right, exhale, left. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, left, right, exhale. Inhale, forward, and exhale, down dog. You feel the breath moving, making that conscious effort to coordinate your movement of the body with that natural rhythm of your breath. With that next inhale, the left foot steps forward, low lunge. And right foot steps forward on the exhale, folding over your legs. And inhale as you rise all the way back up. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right leg back, opening the hips. Left leg back, nice and steady. And exhale as you lower. Inhale forward for your back bend. And exhale back into down dog. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, left foot. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left. Right. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Work that reach of the arms here in down dog. An active pushing down through the palms, sending your hips back. So as to draw out that line from your wrist to your shoulder to your waistline. Inhale, left foot. Exhale, right. Inhale. And exhale. Relax the arms. You close your eyes if they open. Tadasana. With the big toes close, heels apart. You bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms, chair pose. You feel grounded. You feel balanced. The tailbone drawing down as the torso lifts up. And on exhale, you fold forward over your legs. You catch hold of whatever you got, your toes, your ankles, your shins. But your legs are straight, your hips are high. The head hangs heavy as you use those arms, helping to draw the torso long over those legs. Then inhale, you lift up halfway. We're going into gorilla pose, so you bend the knees as much as you need to now. So the palms face up. You slide those hands underneath your feet. Remember the toes touch your wrists. Then on exhale, you fold forward. Now working those legs straight. With the hands underneath the feet, you get two things happening here. One, the balls of your feet are a little bit higher than your heels. So you usually get a bit of a deeper stretch to the calves. But also with the hands under the feet, the shoulders are pinned down. So as the legs straighten, the hips lift away from your shoulders. And you start to draw out that line of the upper body. Creates a little traction for the spine. Then inhale, you lift up halfway. You release your hands. You plant them as you step back. Down dog or through vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior one. The back heel spins in. The torso sweeps up. The front knees bending as close to 9 degrees if you like to sit into it. And those back toes are turned forward slightly. The degree to which they're turned forward is really up to you. I think it's kind of a personal opinion. Some people like the toes further forward so they really can get that left hip around. Some like them back a little bit further, creating that isometric contraction through the low abdomen as you try and pull that hip into it. You find what feels good for your hips. But you want to feel that drawing forward of the left side, even though it's anchored back, and that upward lift of the torso. There's that nice spiraling up through the torso sensation. And on exhale, you sweep the arms behind your back. Interlace the fingers. Broad across the collarbone as you bow forward. Humble warrior. The torso draping just inside that right leg. The head hanging heavy. The shoulder blades continue to draw towards each other so you're broad across the upper chest. And on inhale, you rise back up, warrior one. Front knee still bending, the arms sweep up. Now straighten out that right leg as you fold forward for pyramid pose. Keeping that long stance from foot to foot. So you're pressing down and out through both legs. You bow the head. The hands can be wherever's comfortable. Landing on the shin, the foot, maybe the floor. Now on your next exhale, that front knee bends as you plant your hands and you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale the left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior one. And again, you feel that drawing forward to the right side as you reach up through the arms. You're in that nice wrapping, spiraling up through the body. And take the arms behind your back. Interlace the fingers. Broad collarbone as you bow forward. Humble warrior. And as you sink down into it, you're leading with the center of your chest here rather than letting those shoulders start to slump down into it. The shoulders are behind you. It's the torso that's sliding down. And inhale, warrior one. Straighten the left leg. And exhale, folding forward pyramid. And there's that tendency some of us have to step that left foot forward here to shorten off our stance. I encourage you to keep that right foot as far back as it is in warrior one. What you usually start to find when you have that long stance from foot to foot is that low, long stance of the legs. So the torso starts to reach forward over this front left leg. When we start to move our hips over top that foot, we start getting that downward fold, which encourages us to start to roll into it, curl back. But keeping that long stance from foot to foot gives that sense of reaching the torso forward over that left leg. And on exhale, the left knee bends as you plant the hands. Then you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Crescent lunge. Left knee lowers, toes uncurl. The hips sink as the arms sweep up. Nice full crescent curve. Nice long reach of the arms up overhead. Abdominal walls engaged. Keeping that structure of the low back. So you get the upper chest to roll up as well. Rather than feel like you're just hinging at the low back. And on exhale, hands to the floor. Setting up for gate pose, so you walk yourself over to the left edge of the mat. That left heel sweeps back behind you as that right leg straightens out. The right toes point up. The left arm reaches up. And you take it over the top. The right hand is light and it just slides down that right leg as you go deeper. Nice lateral stretch. Inhale, rising back up. Exhale, hands to the floor as you walk yourself back around that right foot. You plant the hands as you step back, choosing your route. And inhale, left leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. The right knee lowers, toes uncurl. Hips sink as the arms sweep. Crescent lunge. And you work those full breaths into the upper chest. So as you sink the hips and reach the arms, you feel your rib cage expanding on those inhales, contracting on the exhales. And the next exhale, hands to the floor. You walk yourself over to the right edge of the mat as that right heel sweeps back. That left leg straightens out. Left hand on the thigh, right arm reaches up. And you take it over the top. Gate pose. Keep that top side rolling back. You don't want to start to square off to the floor. Good, inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Making your way to the top edge of the mat as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale, the right foot forward. Warrior two. You got that broad line across the thighs, across the upper chest. And straightening out that right leg. You turn the toes in so both feet are parallel. And pinch the heels towards each other as the knees bend. The hips sit for goddess pose. Once your hips are set, the elbows bend 90 degrees. And you breathe. Nice grounded stance. Nice strong thighs holding you in place. Trust those legs. And on your next inhale, you extend the limbs. You spin the heels. And you fold forward between your legs. The hands to the floor. The head bows. Nice wide leg forward fold. Tailbones actively tilting up. So as you go deeper, you start to sweep through your thighs. Then inhale, you lift up halfway. And without changing anything about your legs, your knees stay straight and your feet stay parallel. You walk those hands to the outer edge of that right foot. Walking your fingers towards the top edge of your mat. You get that deep reach and stretch through that left side. Remember to avoid rolling that left shoulder under. You're trying to keep it up level with that right as best you can. And nice and smooth, you sweep back to center. You take a breath. And this time as you walk your hands to that right foot, you turn your feet and you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale the left foot forward. Warrior two. Right heel spins in. Torso sweeps up. And you settle into it. Then straightening that left leg. The toes turning. And once again, pinch the heels, bend the knees. Sit those hips as low as you want to go. And then the elbows bend. Remember, as you sit those hips down, you may notice there's going to come a point when you reach as you sit down where your tailbone starts to stick out behind you, the lower back starts to curve forward. When that happens, you want to lift up just above that point. Get your tailbone underneath you. Your pelvis should sit cradle neutral here. Just up and down so your torso can just be straight up and down and then feel like you're curving forward. That way you're able to just isolate your quads, holding the angle of the knee, suspending you. One more nice full breath. And with that next inhale, you extend the limbs, spin the heels. This time, sweep the arms behind your back. Make sure those toes are pointing forward. And you fold forward. The head hangs. The arms draw away. Then release the hands to the floor. And again, without changing anything about your feet or legs, you just walk your hands to the top edge of the mat, trying to reach past that left foot. Roll that right side up just a touch, leveling it off with the left. You're trying to avoid letting this feel like a twist. and sweep back to center. Release the tension and take a breath. And this time walking your hands to the top edge. The feet turn with you. The hands plant. And you find your way to down dog. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Low lunge. From here, we're making our way to sitting down. So that left knee lowers, the toes uncurl. And you just start to sit your hips back just outside that left foot. You're able to swing it out in front. Setting up for Janu Shirshasana A. The right leg is straight. Left foot is on the inner right thigh. The arms reach up. You line up with that right leg. And you fold forward over it. And inhale, you lift up just halfway. As we make our way into revolve Janu Shirshasana. So that right palm faces up inside the right leg. Take that big sweep of that left arm overhead. Working that long left lateral line. And as you go deeper here, that right hand will slide out towards that foot. So that eventually you're able to grab hold of the arch of that right foot with your right hand. The thumb is on the downside with that grip. So when your elbow bends, it goes towards the floor rather than bending off to the side. That elbow points down, that left arm's reaching over top, and eventually that left hand catches hold of that right foot. Don't be in any rush to grab that foot. Instead, you focus on that stretch, that nice long reach from your left waistline up to the left shoulder, down to that left arm. And on inhale, you rise up. You relax the arms. You draw that right foot in as you roll forward. And inhale the left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Low lunge. The right knee lowers. The toes uncurl. And those hips shift back just outside that right foot. So it's able to sweep forward. Bring that right foot on the inner left thigh. Janu Shirshasana A. The arms reach up. And you fold forward over that left leg. And inhale, you lift up halfway. So left palm faces up inside that left leg. And nice big sweep of that right arm over top. Revolve Janu Shirshasana. The left hand slides towards the foot as you go deeper. That right arm's reaching long overhead, eventually catching hold. And inhale, rising up. Relax the arms, cross the ankles, and roll forward. You find your route. Nice and smooth. Conscious of the breath as you move. Then inhale the right leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. High lunge. When your stance is set, the palms come together, thumbs to your heart, revolve side angle. You take that twist. Bring that left elbow outside that right thigh. Palms can work together. You can broaden, you can bind as you like. That's a nice twist to the torso. That wrapping in the left side under. That right side rolling back. You're going to let that left arm guide you as we transition into warrior two. So that left arm sweeps you around and up. Left heel spins in. The hips and chest are broad to the left edge of the mat. Once you're set, you reach forward, side angle. Right elbow to right thigh, or hand to the floor. And that left bicep goes long next to the left ear. Keep that right hip hugging in towards the midline of the mat. And with that next inhale, you just rise back up, warrior two. Then you straighten out that right leg, and you reach forward, triangle pose. Right hand lands down, left arm reaches up to start. Then taking that left bicep next to your left ear. Extended side triangle. Long through both sides of the torso. Don't let that right side, that bottom side, start to scrunch up on you. Last couple of breaths, if you want to lift that bottom arm, feel free. Reaching even longer through that right side. And inhale as you rise up, warrior two. And exhale, hands to the floor. Down dog or vinyasa. Left foot forward, high lunge. Then palms together, thumbs to your heart. You fold and twist over to left. Revolve side angle. You work your arms as you like. Nice smooth breath. And that right arm's going to guide you up and around, warrior two. The right heel spins in. You set your stance. Then reaching forward, side angle. That right bicep's next to the right ear. Inhale, rising up, warrior two. Straightening that left leg. Reach forward, triangle pose. Then right bicep once again, next to the right ear. Extended side. If you want to lift that bottom arm, feel free. Keep pressing down and out through both legs. Rolling that top side back. And inhale, warrior two. And exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale the right leg. And exhale, you draw the knee forward for pigeon. The knee is outside that right wrist. The left leg slides back. You can stay upright, or you drape yourself forward over that right calf. Inhale, you rise up. You rock over to the right hip. You just sweep that left leg out front. Baddha Konasana. Soles of feet together. Heels coming tight. Fingers outside those toes. And you fold forward. Thinking about taking your sternum, the center of your chest, towards those big toes. Instead of curling down into it, you're trying to hinge at those hips. Nice long spine. Going forward. And inhale, rising up. Cross the ankles as you roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale the left leg. And exhale, you draw the knee forward. You place it outside that left wrist. The heel sweeps forward. That right leg slides back. You stay upright, or you drape yourself forward. Inhale as you rise up. You rock over that left hip and sweep that right leg out in front. And this time we're going into sleeping tortoise. The soles of the feet are together, just like in Baddha Konasana. But instead of having the heels in tight, we take those feet away from us about 2.5, 3-ish feet. About 2 feet. Backs of the hands on the floor, palms face up. You slide those hands underneath your calves, and then you bring your hands to the tops of your feet, so that your forearms are underneath your low leg. And this time, instead of going forward, we do curl down. We're trying to aim our forehead towards those heels. Make a big tortoise shell. And start to tuck yourself in. And inhale, you rise up. You untie those arms. Cross your ankles as you roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. And a gentle bend in the knees. You look forward of your hands, and on inhale, you float or step to sitting at the top of the mat. The legs come through. The arms reach up. And exhale as you fold forward. Paschimottanasana. You catch hold of whatever you got. You bow your head, you close your eyes. Then on inhale, you reach out behind your feet as you rise up. You sweep the arms around in front. And on exhale, you lower yourself down onto your back. Come to lie flat. Once down, you take a breath. And preparing yourself for 3 rounds of back bends on your back. The knees are bent, the feet are flat. Arms alongside the body for bridge. The hands above the shoulders for upward facing bow. And on your next inhale, you push down on your feet to lift the hips, low back, middle back, upper back if you want. And exhale, relax. Nice full breath. And on inhale, you rise once again. And exhale, relax. Third and final one. On an inhale, you push down to go up. And exhale, you lower down. You draw your knees into your chest. Nice tight squeeze. And you take the arms alongside the body, palms flat, legs go straight up. You hang out there, or shoulders down, toes towards the floor beyond your head. Once your hips lift, you bend your elbows, hands against your low back. And you send the legs up. And wherever you are, whether it's legs up the wall, legs up for dead bug, or legs all the way up for shoulder stand. Once you get there, you find a comfortable, relatively comfortable, balanced position. So you can close your eyes and rest. And take a few more breaths. And take any variations you like. If you're in shoulder stand, the toes go towards the floor beyond your head for plow. The hips are high, low back's open. You release the hands, fingers point forward, and nice and easy on the up. Come to lie flat on your back. The legs are straight, the arms alongside the body. preparing for fish. You press into your hands and elbows. You lift your torso. You arc your spine. Then you release the crown of the head towards the floor behind you. Nice full breath into the front of the belly. And exhale as you lower down. You draw your knees into your chest. You wrap your arms around your shins. It's a tight squeeze. And taking the arms and the cactus arms, elbows bent 90 degrees. And you release the knees over to left. Inhale back to center. And exhale over to the right. Inhale back to center. And on exhale, you extend the legs, Shavasana. Slowly beginning to take deeper inhales, more active exhales. You start to wiggle the fingers and toes, all the wrists and ankles, arms and legs. Then turn the palms flat down onto the ground, gripping the floor as you inhale, grounding yourself. And exhale, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins, and you rock over to your right side. You rest there for a moment and see the full potential. And as you're ready on inhale, you slowly rise up to sitting. You come into a comfortable seated posture. The spine is tall, shoulders are back. Chest is lifted, heart is open. The back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. And palms together at heart center, thanking yourself and each other for being here. Clear mind, peaceful mind. Peaceful speech, loving speech. Loving heart, clear heart. Namaste. Thank you all for tuning in. It was great to have you joining me, and hope you have a great rest of your day.